10 children's book authors of Hudson County, New Jersey is the topic of today's episode of the J.R. Perez podcast. Welcome back to the show. My name is J.R. Perez and I am the brains and muscle behind this operation. On this occasion, we will be getting to know 10 authors from this here Hudson County who write or have written children's books. We will also be enjoying another nice piece of music I've procured, as well as a reading of Dogfight 1973 by Mack Reynolds, a short and intense story on future air fights. This is my first serious attempt at dealing with children's literature. It has never been a direction in which I looked. I have noticed their prominence, however, and it seems I see them everywhere I look, which speaks of their popularity. So I thought it important to get to know these authors and their work, as they are not only authors of Hudson County, but authors of a genre which is very much worth knowing. So without further ado, I present to you Veronica Chambers. She is a resident of Hoboken and author of multiple children's books. Through these, she educates children on civil rights and empowers them to learn of heroes of color throughout history. Her books, which include Shirley Chisholm is a Verb, Finish the Fight, and Celia Cruz, Queen of Salsa, are rated at over 4.7 stars out of 5 each on Amazon.com, and have readers expressing sentiments such as highly recommended, brilliant, inspiring, refreshing, and great story. I am looking forward to learning about heroes of color myself. Next are Jordan and Joelle Hernandez. They are twin sisters who moved to Hoboken a few years after graduating with degrees in communications from Loyola University. They've brought us Twin Tales, Sasha and Sophie Go to School, a story about the separation that most school-age twins go through and the ups, downs, nerves, and excitement that it all entails. It holds a 5 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and has readers expressing sentiments such as great back-to-school read. I don't have a twin, but I did experience the aforementioned ups, downs, nerves, and excitement. Number 3 on our list is Rakhi Mirchandani. She is a New Jersey-born journalist, children's book author, activist, and mother. Through Super Satya Saves the Day, she shares the story of her daughter's triumphant fight against cancer at a very young age. It holds a 4.8 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and has readers expressing sentiments such as exciting, fun, and a wonderful message. And I'm sharing it with every child I know. I can already tell this is an important story. Our number 4 is Jessie Sima. Jessie is a Jersey City resident, author and illustrator of picture books who brings us Snow Pony and the 7 Miniature Ponies. Written by Christian Trimmer, it is an imaginative twist on the tale of Snow White. It has a 4.5 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and has readers expressing sentiments such as hilarious, with hidden gems for parents. This one appears to be the one book for which Jessie focused solely on illustration. I expect to be pleasantly surprised by this one. Next up is Jake Handler. He is a local author, educator, and pillar in his community. In his first children's book, Rock On Billy, Handler shares a story fit for all ages, an 8-year-old boy's adventure of traveling over the hills and far away to pursue his musical dreams. It holds a 4.8 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and has readers expressing sentiments such as so much more than a typical child's book, and finally a book made for children and adults alike. I get the feeling we're all going to see ourselves in young Billy. Our 6th author is Kerry Magro. He is a Hoboken resident who's adding to the list of books about twins. In his debut book, I Will Light It Up Blue, he brings us a story of unconditional love and awareness for a condition which affects many. Doug and Emma are twins on the autism spectrum who, with the help of their family, learn about a life-changing initiative. It holds a 4.6 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and has readers expressing sentiments such as great book to show kids the importance of inclusion and thank you, Kerry Magro. This is another important story. At number 7, we have Jessica Borer. She is a co-author of Your Voice is Your Power, a beginner's guide to freedom of speech and the First Amendment, a children's book she co-authored with none other than her father. It educates children at an early age on the importance of speaking up and encourages them to do so. The book holds a 4.8 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and has readers expressing sentiments such as great lesson book on free speech and a beautiful and inspiring book to share and share. I'm sure there will be lessons here for us all. Our number 8 is Patricia Keeler. She is an illustrator and author who has contributed over a dozen books to the children's book genre. A Hoboken resident, she has hosted illustration events and readings at local bookstores. And some of the titles she has worked on include Lizzie and Lucille, Scoop the Ice Cream Truck, and Drumbeat on Our Feet. These particular works average a 3.9 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and have readers expressing sentiments such as cute picture book about a girl and a seal, Scoop a yummy ice cream truck story, and Jump Up and Dance. These stories seem to be tons of fun. Next up is Daniel Nayeri. He is a New Jersey writer and resident who has authored several books for young readers. He was born in Iran, spent some years as a refugee before immigrating to Oklahoma at the age of 8 with his family. And his novel, Everything Sad is Untrue, is an autobiographical account told in the voice of a young Iranian refugee. It holds a 4.6 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and has readers expressing sentiments such as, "This book changed me for the better," and "truly compelling." This is yet another important story. And last but not least is Jason Henry. He is a Hoboken resident, author, illustrator, and book designer with over a decade and a half in the world of children's books. He is the winner of multiple awards and is the founder of Books Beyond Borders, a nonprofit community project that has donated thousands of books to schools around the world. His book, Up and Away, is the story of 2 brothers who invented the hot air balloon. It currently holds a 4.9 out of 5 rating on Amazon.com and has readers expressing sentiments such as easy read kids book with an amazing educational story and great book to teach your kids while having fun. I look forward to learning about the invention of the hot air balloon. These have been 10 children's book authors of Hudson County, New Jersey, and as I have said before, their existence eluded me. Based on their respective Amazon ratings, they are powerhouses of the written word, and I look forward to reading every one of them and letting you know what I think. I will include whatever links I can find of the authors' websites and social media in case you're interested in investigating further. It will all be in the description section as well as on the dedicated blog post on my website jrperez.net. The link to the blog post will also be in the video description. And now, it is music time. Today, it's an instrumental cinematic track called Dark Alley Deals. It was composed and performed by concert and theater composer Aaron Kenny, and I found it in the YouTube audio library. Let's listen. What do you think? I like this one because it's suspenseful and adventurous at the same time. This is movie music in every way. Now it is story time. And again, don't worry, just like the song, it is short and sweet. As I mentioned at the beginning of the show, the story is called Dogfight 1973, and it is a short and intense story on future air fights. It was written by Mack Reynolds, and it goes a little something like this.
Dogfight 1973 by Mack Reynolds. Read by Dale Grothman. Flying at 1,600 miles per hour, you act with split-second timing after you sight the enemy. And you're allowed only one mistake. Your last. Dogfight 1973 by Mack Reynolds. My radar picked him up when he was about 500 miles to my north-northeast and about 45 miles above me. I switched the velocity calculator on him as fast as I could reach it. The enemy ship was doing 16, possibly even 16 and a half. I took the chance that it was most likely an IVAR interceptor at that speed and punched out a temporary evasion pattern with my right hand, while with my left hand I snapped in an IVAR K-12 card into my calculator along with his estimated speed, altitude, and distance. It wasn't much to go on as yet, but he couldn't have much more on me, if as much. Inwardly, I congratulated myself on the quick identification I'd managed. He was near enough now for my visor screen to pick him up. At least he was alone. That was something. My nearest squadron mate was a good minute and a half away. It might as well have been a century. Now, this is what is always hard to get over to a civilian. The time element. Understand, it will take me a while to tell this, but it took less than 60 seconds to happen. He had guessed my evasion pattern already. Either guessed it, or had some new calculator that was far and beyond anything our techs had turned out. I could tell he'd anticipated me by the bong sonic roll he slipped into. I quickly punched up a new pattern based on the little material I had in the calculator. At least I'd caught the roll. I punched that up, hurriedly, slipped it into the IBM, guessed that his next probability was a pass, took a chance on that, and punched it in. I was wrong there. He didn't take his opportunity for a front-on pass. He was either newly out of their academy or insultingly confident. My lips felt tight as I canceled the frontal pass card, punched up two more to take its place. The base supervisor cut in on the phone. "It looks like old Dimitri himself, Jerry, and he's flying one of the new K-12A models. Go get him, boy." I felt like snapping back. He knew better than to break in on me at a time like this. I opened my mouth, then shut it again. Did he say K-12A? I squinted at the visor screen. The tall tail, the canopy, the oddly shaped wing tanks. I'd gone off on the identification. I slapped another evasion pattern into the controls. A standard set. I had no time to punch up an improvisation. Then he was on me like a wasp. I rejected it, threw in another set. Reject. Another. Even as I worked, I kicked the release on my own calculator, dumping it all. Selected, like a flash, an IVAR 12A card, and what other estimations I could make while my mind was busy with the full-time job of evasion. My hands were still making the motions. My fingers were flicking here, there. My feet touched here, there. But my heart wasn't in it. He already had such an advantage that it was all I could do to keep him in my visor screen. He was to the left, to the right. I got him for a full quarter second in the wires, but the auto gunner was too far behind. Much too far. His own guns flicked red. I punched a half a dozen buttons, slapped levers, tried to scoot for home. To the left of my cubicle, 2 lights went yellowish, and at the same time, my visor screen went dead. I was blind. I sank back in my chair, helpless. The speed indicator wavered, went slowly, deliberately, to 0. The altimeter died, the fuel gauge. Finally, even the dozen or so trouble indicators here, there, everywhere about the craft. $15 million worth of warcraft was being shot into wreckage. I sat there for a long, long minute and took it. Then I got to my feet and wearily opened the door to my cubicle. Sergeant Walters and the rest of the maintenance crew were standing there. They could read in my face what had happened. The sergeant began. "Captain, I grunted at him. "Never mind, Sergeant. It had nothing to do with the ship's condition." I turned to head for the operations office. Bill Dixon strolled over from the direction of his own cubicle. "Somebody said you just had a scramble with old Dmitri himself." "I don't know," I said. "I don't know if it was him or not. Maybe some of you guys can tell a man's flying, but I can't." He grinned at me. "Shot you down, eh?" I didn't answer. He said, "What happened?" "I thought it was an Ivar K-12, and I put that card in my calculator. Turned out it was one of those new models, K-12A. That was enough, of course." Bill grinned at me. "That's 2 this week. That flak you got near at the bridge, and now you get—" "Shut up," I told him. He counted up on his fingers elaborately. "The way I figure it, you lose 1 more ship, and you're an enemy ace." He was irrepressible. "Damn it," I said. "Will you cut it out? I've got enough to worry about without your working me over. This means I'll have to spend another half an hour in operations going over the flight. And that means I'll be late for dinner again. And you know Molly." Bill sobered. "Gee," he said. "I'm sorry. War is hell, isn't it?" The end of Dogfight, 1973, by Mack Reynolds.
Okay, your thoughts? Any questions, comments, concerns? Let me know. This one caught my attention immediately because it was like experiencing the thrills of Top Gun Maverick again, and it has an interesting twist at the end as well. Mack Reynolds was an American science fiction writer whose work focused on socioeconomic speculation, usually expressed in thought-provoking explorations of utopian societies from a radical and sometimes satiric perspective. This concludes the 6th episode of the J.R. Perez podcast. I will now proceed with the customary call to action. If you like what you heard and would like to come along for the journey, be sure to follow us, or me. You will find all the pertinent links related to today's content in the description area or comment section in whichever platform you happen to be listening. If you know of others who would also enjoy the podcast, please share it with them or otherwise inform them about it. I would be most appreciative. That is all for today. This is J.R. Perez, signing out.